about pouring into yourself when it comes to not feeling guilty. As a mother, we know we do that often, feel guilty for putting our needs first. And then what I do on the Zest for Living with Sweet Tea Morning Show, I have a segment called Hot Topics. And I thought that I would bring this question up that came up. Was a couple of them that kind of go together a little bit. And so one of them here says that how do you maintain deep friendships as an adult when everybody is busy, tired, and overscheduled? And we know, as it says, that Black women don't get along with one another. And we know that that's not true because, again, you could be friendly, you can befriend someone and create a way of how to stay connected. And so that's what it's all about, to make sure that you're checking in on your friends, as they say, checking in on those strong ones and see how they're doing. That's how you can maintain it, through a text, a phone call, or whatever the case, a call. And there's all kinds of ways that you can connect on Messenger. You can get that message across, because many of us are busy, tired, and overscheduled. But that doesn't mean that you don't take time out for yourself and those that you care about, to make certain that you're letting them know that you're there for them. And that's what being a friend is all about. That's why I come here on the live, to let you know that I see you, sis. I know what you're going through when you say that you're bored when it comes to renesting, that period in time of your life where you have to rediscover who you are because you have a sense of loss of identity, because the children have moved on and moved away. They're gone to college, they're living on their own. And so you, as a mother, you're not sure of what to do now with all of the time that you have. You're bored. You don't have anywhere to go when it comes to trying to figure out where what you're passionate about, and where are your interests and hobbies and things that you may be concerned that has gone dormant in you. Something that you haven't picked up again, that thing that you've always have wanted to do and be. You're no longer interested in it because you don't know where to begin. And that could be the whole part of it, is knowing where to start, how to begin. How do you do something new that you haven't ever done before, that I'm doing here in real time, as far as my designs. And so I'm doing that. And it actually brings me some joy to be able to create these things, and they're coming along very nicely. I'm so excited for it. For June 7th, I have a fashion show that I'm in with an agency. At 59, I'm modeling again, as I started when I was 16. And so things have a way of coming back around when you take the time to help you to feel good about the choices that you make, because we know there's a certain level of guilt that comes upon us when we start looking at our own needs and our own self. As a mother and a wife and a businesswoman that are constantly pouring into other people, we have a certain level of guilt that we pour into our children, our spouses, our career, and every time we want to try to do something for ourselves. There it is, that guilt. It shows up right on time, wanting to try to convince you that you don't need to do that for yourself. You don't need to give yourself another chance. But I'm here to let you know that that guilt is a lie. You don't have to lie in it and live in it. You can do something about it, as I am doing here in real time. And I have the support from those that I care about and love, because, again, sometimes we do things for the benefit of our families. Sometimes we do things for the support of our families. But at the beginning of it all, we are the ones that have to apply and do the practicum when it comes to putting some action upon some of the things that we know that requires our attention. And so, again, I'm here at this space that I come here on a day-to-day basis. In many cases, I show up on my Zest for Living with Sweet Tea Morning Show every day, Monday through Friday at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, on TikTok Live and Facebook Live. But I do come here on my YouTube just to remind you that you're not alone here in this space either. You are not alone. I am here with you. And though we're far apart, you're always in my heart. I care because I do. Someone cared about me at one particular time when I didn't have the strength to care about myself. They didn't give up on me. So I'm here and I show up for you, sis, to let you know that I see you, I hear you, and I know what you're going through, because I've been there. I've been depressed. I've been isolated all alone, feeling that no one cares. because I was in a place in my life where I just couldn't move when it comes to depression. It can be very heavy. And so that spark in my life happened when my sister shared with me. My big sister says, "Come along with me to a model call that we went when I was 16, laying there in Los Angeles, California, just depressed." And she said, "Come on and go along with me." And so I went to the model call. Something sparked and ignited within me, and it was helping me to build my self esteem and my confidence. And so those are some of the things that happens when we don't give up on one another. When we're talking about how do you maintain deep friendships as an adult when everybody is busy, tired, and overscheduled. You just connect with them, you reach out and make certain that they know that you're there for them. Reach out and touch somebody's hand. Make this world a better place if you can. And these songs, they mean something. They really go hand in hand. When I start talking, there's always a song. There's nothing new under the sun. So you can be talking like I do. And then there's the song comes to your mind that reminds us about certain things. And so I like to share with you all that. As my dear dad has told me, keep singing, baby, you sound good. And so now I sing all the time in many cases. And so I'm just here to remind you to keep going, keep believing in yourself, keep knowing that you got everything that you need. Like I said, at one point in time, when I know that I need certain things to help me with my garments, and I just says, "Dear Lord, I appreciate you, and I want you to know that whatever it is that I need, show me, guide me, and protect me along this journey, and let me utilize all of the things that I already have around me." And then certain things just started popping in my mind to go ahead and do this and get this done and take care of this as I'm applying myself, doing the practicum, putting the action towards some of the things that I have, putting the legs on some of these ideas. And so we have to start believing in ourselves and trusting that inner being, that inner voice, that intuition that guides us and protects us as a built in navigation system that leads and guides us through it all. Let your light so shine before men so that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. And kudos to Mother Earth as well. And so we're not alone on this journey. We have a built in navigation system that helps us along our way. And so this is another question that I'll briefly go over with you as it says, "Sis, when was the last time your relationship felt like a safe space and not just another place you have to perform?" So you want to feel warm, you want to feel welcome in these spaces that you show up in. And if your relationship feels heavy and it doesn't feel healthy, then that's the knowing that it's not a good place for you. So you want to feel safe to be yourself. You want to feel safe that you don't have to overperform for people to accept you. As long as you have peace of mind and peace within yourself, that you are good enough. Affirm with me: I am enough. I am good enough. I have done enough. Enough said. And so I'm here just to remind you, sis, that I see you. If you're ever bored about things, I want you to go to my stand store and look at 5 signs you've lost yourself in your roles and how to reclaim you. In addition, join me for the Zest for Life Social Club and Support Group. We will have 3 meetups coming up where we will have real talk, real women. We get together, and it's just an idea of having fun. We have various activities that we do, and real time and real talk. As it is, girls just want to have fun. Here's another song. Girls, they want to have fun now. That's all we really want, Cyndi Lauper reminds us. And in many cases, us as girls, we want to be able to go outside and play and have a good time and know that the little girl within us, that for me, myself personally, as my brother would say, love to go outside and play. So here's another full circle moment where I'm coming back to reclaiming me, rediscovering who I am at my core. And the Zest for Life is all about living unapologetically guilt free. You have an opportunity to do that as well. And so do visit the stand store and know that there's things in place for you, like the Lady Academy workshop. We do that quarterly where we have real transformation that happens. Many have told me that this is a safe, great place to be as we rediscover who we are at our core. and trace some of the things that has happened to us that brings up those negative strongholds, those negative memories that are lashing out unhealthy memories. So we're replacing all of those things, rebuilding our confidence, and learning how to enjoy who we are at our core, aside from being mothers, aside from being wives, aside from being business women, who we are at our core. We're finding our way back home to us. When I think of home, I think of a place where there's love overflowing. And so that's what it's all about, learning to pour back into ourselves and finding that safe place to be, which is home within us. And so that's what I wanted to share with you all today. As you begin to know when that train is rolling in, it's time for you to get on board, to release the resentment, the bitterness, the unforgiveness, the hatefulness, all of those strongholds, as I talked about, those negative experiences that are bringing up unhealthy memories. We're replacing it with something loving, replacing it with something beautiful, that we deserve the best in our lives. So when that train is rolling in and it's time for you to get on board, people all over the world, join in. Join this love train, and it's all about how we learn to train ourselves how to love ourselves. And thank you to the mighty, mighty, mighty OJs for that. And so that's the space that I'm in, that I wanted to come on the live to share with you all each and every day. We won't give up on each other. We'll continue to check in to let you know that I see you. I know that you deserve something better in your life, and you can have it too. Go ahead and visit my stand store, 5 Signs You've Lost Yourself in Your Roles and How to Reclaim You. Give yourself some grace today and have a good day on purpose.